About to rule the waves. So, oop, my thing isn't quite there. We go. Losing money, and people said, "Why am I not reserving some of these ships?" And you're probably right. These guys are costing me 56 in maintenance. Let's whack them into reserve fleet. These guys as well. Oh, they're not in the home area. First Bismarcks could be put into reserve. Taking a bit of cash. Not masses at the moment because I haven't got huge numbers of ships. So, gradual AP penetration, always good. Best of torpedoes. Loads of destroyers still going down. Britain are up to 500 tons with their destroyers. Boo, Britain, boo. I can do a 400-ton destroyer. "27 knots, 3-inch guns, more torpedoes." Why did they design something that doesn't fit? Game. And the ammunition is dirt cheaper that way. Can you actually design anything that's legal? Do I have to take a torpedo off you? Drop you a knot of speed? Yeah. The S-22 is better than the currently one. That's cramped. Doing with such minimal tonnages at this weight. Okay. Bring out another load of destroyers. Everyone else seems to be doing tons. Ooh, 11-inch guns. Build screen. Let's have another 10. So you take 8 months. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, 7. We can only fit 7 into the yards. Fine. Oh, that's because the Mecklenburgs are rebuilding. Ah, the Tycho class. 4 8-inch guns isn't bad, but the 4.5-inch is terrible compared to our 8-inch and 4 10-inch. Yeah, much better ship. Stupid gun bunny. I love her. Alright. Medusa's won the Kaiser Club. Oh, US and Spanish of course at war. And they've sunk. Spain's lost the US lost to San Diego, and Spain lost the Corvette Dayton. That's a proper win there for them. So quick look at the almanac. USA. 8,000 tons. 4 7-inches of 4-inch belt. She's not a modern heavy cruiser, but yeah. Not excessive. Have you seen the number of ships we got? There's no way excessive. Oh, the guy from collided with an ocean liner. Courting of inquiry. Oh, now we get 500 tons, just so I ordered a bunch of 400 tonners. Oh, you're the only S-22s that are ever getting built. At least we're getting a navy. These 3 new battleships will really help. They're not a bad looking ship, really. Live from Japan. Maximum publicity. A secondary gun. She's got the double bottom. I know what it is, but it always makes me laugh. Oh, those zany Brits. Okay. Well, going to go full battleship for the money. Loads of destroyers being built at the moment. Nothing in the battleship I can see. Ooh, okay, the British did not like us sending a battleship out there. There's the Captain Teslan, average gunnery expert. We got some corruption. We can afford 1,000. Get those lovely rangefinders, but avoid the thing. It's been a public operation overall. Of course, we probably just made him the CEO of this company. He's living large, but yeah. Can't complain too much. Alright, our budget should start to right itself in the next couple of months. Alright, additional forces to the Baltic. 3 destroyers. Yes, I know. Give me the money to build more than a few ships at once. Okay, what can we send to the Baltic? Active fleet. Move ships to the Baltic. Have a couple of first Bismarcks. And then half my destroyers. That should hopefully keep the Kaiser happy. We're gonna have to halt construction of this ship for 1 month, I think. New docks complete. 4 destroyers are commissioned. I'll take the prestige. I really don't want war with Britain though. Britain would kill us properly dead. Right, we can afford another month on that. Rate of fire improvements. Everyone's going heavy cruisers at the moment. I suppose they have got enough in the way of battleships. We do not. Someone's blown up the S-14. Russia? Well, this is probably going to be war with Russia. Ooh, submarines. Yeah, war's broken out. Activate all the ships. Move them all to the... No, move the entire battle fleet to the Balkans. Baltic, sorry, not the Balkans. I was thinking that sounded wrong. That sounded like a silly thing. I'll leave some destroyers behind. I've lost move ships. There we go. You guys hold out like a few more months till we get our hands on one of these big guys. Right. We need 5 ships and trade protection. That's what these corvettes are for. Hopefully, things will go well. Coastal raid. We have to give it a go, don't we? That's a good sized fleet we dispatched, actually. The CA room, which is one of the first Bismarcks, is out there, guns in our direction. Backed up by the ships. Okay. Let's just run this ultra fast until we make contact. There we go. Enemy ship sighted. Control click to change directions of the main fleet. Spotting enemy heavy cruisers. The Hanzo is coming back. Spotting another ship. Looks like it's an enemy cruiser thing. Alright. Squadron. Oh god, that is such a slow battle force with these old battleships in it. Another enemy ship has been sighted though. Okay, this is a general fleet engagement. Right, I'm going to send the Rune off to engage the Lachnik. Oh, first shots have been fired. The Rune is laying in the Lachnik. Lachnik is 4-inch belt armor. The Rune has 8-inch. That is a fight I think it can win. Meanwhile, I've got to try and get my battleships engaged into this slot. There's the Russian fleet. G10, what are you up to? This is still the horribly inept stage of the battle, of the naval battles. BCS, Squadron Max. Just come along to the side here. No one's been able to land a hit yet. We do have to be careful here as that both sides have got destroyers. And nobody really wants to be tangling with destroyers. Ooh, the Hansa, which is another first big mark, is going in. Oh, got a first hit. The Lachnik's been taking a couple hits. Alright, let's have a look what we got. Mostly destroyers of the Alexander class, which is actually quite a ship with 13-inch guns, 13 of it. And we can penetrate that with the Hansa. Might not be able to penetrate that with the 10-inch gun. Oh, the Hansa just immediately has a rudder damaged. That is... The Russians are not messing around in this universe, are they? Hopefully we can get some torpedo strikes in. Come down to cruising speed. The Lachnik is taking hits now. So maybe we can win back there. And we did get a hit on the Gagnik there from the Nymph. The Nymph and the Amazon are literally just here for a torpedo run, which they do not seem to have done. Torpedoes in this game can be magical beasts. I've just lost control of the first Bismarck up there. Seems like most of the fire is going outwards. We've taken the rear turret out on the Imperial Alexander class. Amazon misunderstood signals. We lost the front turret on the Schwaben. And the Rune's turret is jammed as well. Hit something on the Bunya class. Another hit on the Imperial Alexander. Alright, can you guys come back in? You're not going to do much good tangling when they're destroyers. This is the main fight down here. Can we get away from there? Destroyers, please. Secondaries, drive them off. get some good hits onto these Naval class, but that is too close for me. Let's turn them around. Let's see if we can do better against this Everstati class. That's 11.5 inch with 12 inch guns. The Hansa is coming in. What's your role? Independent. Hopefully that means you'll go for that. Oh, the G11 just lost a turret. Then Brandenburg took a hit. Take manual control. We'll swipe you in here. An attempt to get torpedoes off. There's no easy way to get them to launch torpedoes though, which is a problem. Drop down to cruise speed. B6 is sinking. Just took a full broadside there for a Russian battleship. The Lachnik just took a series of heavy hits there. So although they look much bigger ships, they're actually nowhere near as powerful as the first Bismarck. The Hansa is a much bigger ship, it's got that graphical bug. There has been a patch, by the way, so hopefully that's been fixed. If you could actually launch a torpedo at some point in your life, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, it looks like we're laying into this Lachnik quite heavily now. Hansa, head north. I have no idea who's winning this battle. It's a naval battle, they are massively chaotic creatures. Oop, these two have just slammed into each other. We have set this ship on fire now. The Provenance class. So hopefully our mass firepower here is having effect. Let's whack these on AI control. They might form back up. Losing their command unit was not great. But we got 3 battleships doing good damage here to the single Perfect class. We just need to come out of this with something of a victory for the folks back home. You go after these Lachnik class, please. Oh, Irvitz is turning away. Our destroyers are going in. Well, it's a great situation if you haven't really got a clue how much damage you've done. And most of these battles will be only like after the fact we know what you've done. There we get some hits on that Lachnik. Oh, that's it. I got the Hansa just too late there. Battling for 3 hours now. I want this Persnex class. Is it still on fire? Still seems to be on fire, yeah. Yeah, we can afford to pick up survivors. Irvitz is just taking serious fire now. Hopefully that fire is going out of control. Oh, we hit the Everetti. They've switched fire to the closer northern ships. These are the more modern ones with 11.5 and 12 inch. Not the scary Imperial Alexander though. That's a bunch of Russian destroyers down there I might not want to be tangling with. That's my fleet doing. Mostly on AI control now. Which just happens in these battles. I do need to get back into the habit of taking better control. We're getting a good solid hits with 12-inch guns on the Imperial to Alexander. We've managed to break the Russian battle fleet up, and now we are punishing the Imperial to Alexander quite nicely. Landing hit after hit on it. What if they're doing any damage to this thing's 13-inch armor? I have no idea. It's got to be making horrible noises for inside. Thetis doesn't understand what a signal is, I think. She's on fire. She's losing speed. If we can sink this thing, that would be amazing. This is the... what knottage are you doing? 5 knots. Sinking on fire. We sink an Imperial Alexander class. That's a 15,000-ton battleship. And there we go. First torpedo strike of the game. She's already sinking though, so it was pretty much a wasted torpedo. Oh, the Brandenburg's lost contact. This is going much better. The Germans got such side of us then. Alright, let's swing around and get this Purvis class. We are running low on ammunition. I don't want to go tangling with all those destroyers. But yeah. When was she built? 1896. So she's relatively modern. Yeah. If we can kill this Purvis class before we run out of ammunition, that would be great. Just try and get the Brandenburg to sink back into formation. The destroyers are going in and hot-shotting the sinking battleship. Damage relation on this thing. Medium. Yeah, any engagement that leads to sinking of a top rank German battleship is a good one. Russian battleship. Don't know what else we've done. Apart from that, I lost control of most of my fleet quite early on. This Purvis has got its fire under control. The Brandenburg has regained formations. Yes, pick up some things. We want the extra points now. We will need to think about breaking from contact soon. Or disabled. After's got ammo. Let's check the Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg's not doing too bad for ammo. Let's break contact. I feel like we have done all we can ask of ourselves today. That's a bloody nose for the Russian fleet. And they know it as well, because they are also breaking contact. Might only be 2 sunk ships there, but lots of damage. We'll head back towards Danzig. As night's coming anyway. Can't do much at night. if you can all get back into Danzig, that'd be much appreciated. Yes to all. Now the game's just doing somebody's out of sight. You know, count down to 1,000. Ding, time over. That's what you call a victory. We lost a destroyer with 3 heavily damaged, 2 medium damaged, 2 lightly damaged, and then medium damage to 1 battleship and 1 light cruiser. They lost a frontline ship and a destroyer, heavy damage to another battleship. So we can have a quick look at the permanents. Oh, that was so close to going down. She's going to be in dry dock for a while. But the Imperial Alexander is the main kill here. Alright. I think we proved ourselves there. Major victory. Nice prestige boost. And the Battle of Gulf of Danzig seems okay. Yep, we'll add a month to get better fire control. Now we have the double bottom. And I didn't put any of my light ships on raiding. That is fine. That is what the healer class are for. Alright, we're technically negative now. So I'm going to have to halt the construction of another big ship. A second coastal raid. We'll go for it. They've given us a couple of destroyers now, apparently. They want us to go up here and blow something up. At night. What the hell game? I don't think you've even got the firepower to do this. Oh, unknown ship sighted. Enemy destroyers. Let's break this. They've got a light cruiser. Go to max speed. And zippy zoom out of there. Luckily these are... Oh, it's an S and a G. That's not a very good combination, is it? Actually, they're about the same speed. Alright, up to ultra fast. As we know part of the situation. This is just a matter of running away now, until the time limit's over. Yeah, too far apart. Yes, I definitely want to end that. They just get the surviving merchant bonus. Ooh. Could I even get those merchants is the question? I don't think I could. Peace and bread. How about more battleships? That's good. Better armour. Dominating around Mozambique and Tanzania. What? Suppose I should send somebody out to for the clear. I've got a clear choice, have I? Resume construction. We can do one more turn on that. It's a cruiser action. Will they accept? Okay. Coming for dawn. Why have we got one of our battleships out in a cruiser action? Unknown ships sighted. Okay. Max speed. Max speed. Let's get in there. These are 2 first Bismarck class. They outclass anything the Russians are going to be sending. Oh, yep, that's a couple of battleships. Okay, I lied. I was thinking heavy cruisers. Although we just slammed. Perfect, it's only got 7-inch belt armour compared to the 10-inch guns on this. So at this range, we might be able to penetrate. We're getting some good hits in. The hell's a Gangu class? No, 11.5. It seems to be kind of a mix of things. Oh, torpedoes out. Is that going to hit? Is that going to hit? Ah, just misses. But the Pervnitz gets its firing. This is a Vessenberg at least. It's carrying 9-inch guns and 11-inch armour. The first assault takes a hit through its engine room. The only problem with these guys is they're not designed to go toe-to-toe with these guys. They got firepower, but they're not armoured enough. Can we break for home? I think we can. At least the Vessenbach is a faster ship. The Rune and the first Bismarck are taking more hits than I would like. Now that the enemy is ranged in. And we will break. Thank you very much, son, for coming up. We got a cheeky torpedo hit in there, that would have been amazing. I'm not risking the first Bismarcks against that. I think one of our ships just went off, and yeah, these ships are going off and doing stuff out of command. So just there. Heading? Yeah. Heavy damage to destroyer. We sunk a destroyer though. I think it's a bit of a Pyrrhic victory for them. Destroyers are cheap to replace though. Marginal victory, yeah. We can fight on if needed. But we're blockading them here, so they're winning in the colonies. But we're winning the blockade. Alright, now I need to halt construction. You go for another turn because the Scharnhorst is being slow. Battleship engagement. I need to put my battleship into straight in there with an unknown ship sighted. The Hansa have spotted something. And we will move the rest of our fleet towards. These first Bismarcks are definitely proving themselves useful. That's an observable class. 5-inch belt, 2 10-inch guns. So they're matching. Attempting to match these guys, but they're not quite there. You go up to squadron maximum. I would like more of a fleet than this, to be honest. Although it just seems to be they've got their cruisers out front. Right, max speed. Oh, okay, just cruise. Your max speed is terrible. I would like to have a word with whoever started designing these ships. Anything below 18 knots is just useless. Hansa is identifying lots of people, but doesn't really want to be getting in. Vinetta. No, that's going on fast. That's why I can have trouble. Oh, the Hansa's avoiding torpedoes. The dream would be to get our own torpedoes in, but yeah. Got some hits on this Bernie class, who's obviously taking their rudder hit because they're going round and round in circles. Time to swing our battleships into broadside range. Bring the Hansa along the back. Pause. Thank you very much. We lost control of the Viennetta. I'm going to keep calling it the Viennetta, by the way. My head's going to do that. Let's swing you back in, try and keep you in range. Oop, got some hits on the Fanny. Hansa's taking a hit to the front. I'm a little worried about these destroyers getting in close. Last thing I want to do is take a flipping torpedo here. Alright, rotate. The Hansa has made lots of friends, apparently. Getting some good hits on these guys, but got no idea who would be considered winning this one at this point. Got a series of good hits on the Gangut there. She's only got that forward gun though. Ah, that's where the Viennetta went. Alright, we're slamming shell after shell into this Gangut class now. Right, the Hansa needs to come around. The Gangut's lost speed, it's probably sinking. Even though it just says light damage. Let's see if we can cross the T, because I don't like those destroyers being there. Brandenburg, can you follow orders for once, please? Oh, you destroyed that Savoy class there. And the Vienneta's been hit by a torpedo. Right, the Brandenburg's back in there. Is Fetti. The Hansa's obviously moving a bit too quick. Drop it down to cruise speed. Right, the Brandenburg is back in formation. Right, the Gangut's sinking. I want to take this Fetti out. Still says she's got light damage, but you don't stop when you've only got light damage. We've separated this ship as well, so I want to get in there and punish it. I'm losing my heavies. Careful of that. Rotate him a little bit. Yeah, the fire is pretty one-sided, which is good. Ooh, hit to there. Brandenburg near miss. I had to say something about the fire being one-sided. Yes, get me some survivors. You rotate. Yes to all. You go to higher speed. Brandenburg is lagging behind. We set the Esfani on fire now. Sorry. Esfani that's from flipping falling skies. Where the hell have I pulled that out? There's Steffi. Yeah, I can say Esfani. Right. See if we can murder a second battleship. Don't like that hell heavy formation there. She's suffering whatever's happening. You guys come in and kind of try and protect us from the Russian heavies. In 1984, you're one of the older battleships, but you just had better battleships to begin with. Better armour, anyway. I'm using this Schwaben here. Well, it's one of my models, I guess. Are you a Mecklenburg class? Yeah, so Mecklenburgs are doing pretty well. I think we've proven the Mecklenburgs are a match for anything that the Russians can throw up. Right, the Brandenburg, what are you doing? I completely lost that the Brandenburg had been off on her own, getting slaughtered. Right, we have to send a fleet back up to try and save the Brandenburg. Alright, we're disengaging down, lads. Probably going to end up being 2 for 1, but the Brandenburg is one of the original 1890 ships and is too sick evil to live. Don't shoot. Well, it depends which Stanley class. Oh, you're hitting this other Stanley class. I'm good with that. Yeah, we're getting some good hits on her. So the front turret might be out already. Alright, we've done our job of protecting the Brandenburg. Now see if we can disengage from this giant mess of a battle. We're probably going to lose her, but Russian heavies don't want to be messing with the Hansa. And use those to try and screen this. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon though, so I have to bring these guys back in. Can you join back up the Brandenburg? The Russians don't want to let us go, do they? Alright, we'll go for another pass on these 2 battleships. We can pull more firepower than you can. Robin took a hit. I'm just worried about lack of arm. Yeah, there we go, hit the Pervenets. That front gun's obviously out of action. Give them a little while to get their firing solution in. I know you all need to clean your grates. Nothing I do to protect the Brandenburg at this point. Yeah. Alright, let's break for home. Yes, I know you're all running low on ammunition. It's fine. If they want to come in and tangle with the heavies, they can. Alright, Brandenburg switched to AI control. Hopefully that AI control will do something sensible. Apparently no. No, sensible is not something that's going to happen today. Seems to be sailing towards the enemy fleet. The Brandenburg just wants to get sunk. That's all I can think. Right. Come on, don't do it, Tui. Right. readjust them slightly. Oh, you're going to sail straight into their fleet and get sunk, aren't you? Oh, that's one of the corvettes on defensive. Right, this could be the only thing that will save you. It's the fact it's dusk. Brandenburg survives this, it's going to be amazing. Here comes proper night. Yeah, the Brandenburg's being attacked. She's on fire. Enemy are just coming out in the night now to smash into her. So yeah, we've lost the Brandenburg. She's taking full hits. She's nowhere near yet. Torpedo sinking. I tried. Yes to all. Now we're just going to sit here and wait for the Brandenburg to sink. A dead torpedo, followed by a live torpedo. I'm pretty sure I'm 2 for 1 there on battleships. The Brandenburg is a ancient ship. I'll say that. Alright, she's gone down. Yep, we still catch as a victor. We lost the Brandenburg, but we sank 2 much larger ships. So we lost 6,000 tons. That's half of the Gangut. And we sank the Probetta. Actually, that's damage, not tonnage. She's in 1894. She took a lot. 1897, even more. We also took down 3 destroyers and heavy damage 3 more on a light cruiser. So yeah, I'm happy to trade the Brandenburg for that. Another prestige. Battle of the Southern Baltic. The Scharnhorst is commissioned. The Scharnhorst is better than Brandenburg at all times. Only the Navy can win this war. Main turrets. Lose 40 victory points, but gain 40 from that. So yeah, it's evening out. The battleships are doing it. Alright, we're gaining cash, so we can resume construction on at least one of these. These are the Whittleback. And these guys could do a little bit more armour, but they're going to punch well. And they're 21 knots, so they're much faster than anyone else. Okay, I'm going to call this one here because I haven't got time to do another battle. And there'll probably be another battle. So, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see you next time.